Welcome to our video on 7 countries leading the green energy revolution in 2024. In an era where climate change is pressing and sustainability is essential, several nations are stepping up to lead the charge towards a greener future. From Germany's precise innovations to China's massive investments in renewable technologies, we'll explore how these countries are setting examples. Join us as we uncover the unique approaches each of these nations is taking to harness energy sustainably and revolutionize the global energy landscape. Germany. Pioneering with precision. Germany has long been a frontrunner in the green energy movement. Known for its engineering prowess, the country has interwoven its technological advancements into sustainable endeavors. Germany is heavily invested in solar and wind power, accounting for nearly half of its energy consumption. The Germans have mastered the art of balancing technology with nature, and their landscape boasts a mosaic of wind turbines and solar panels. The country's ambitious Energiewende policy focuses on reducing fossil fuel reliance and increasing renewable energy sources, aiming for nearly complete decarbonization by 2030. Citizens here are not just passive consumers, they also actively engage in energy efficiency, reflecting a nationwide commitment to green principles. China, the green Goliath awakens. China, despite being notorious for high levels of pollution, has recently turned an impressive leaf. In 2024, China stands as the largest producer of renewable energy thanks to massive investments in solar power. Picture sprawling solar farms capturing sunlight in vast rural expanses and wind farms peppering the coastline. The government has introduced incentives to propel green technology expansion, including subsidies for electric cars and solar panel installations. This meteoric rise in green energy is all part of China's grand strategy to peak its carbon emissions by 2030, and some predict it might even achieve this sooner. It's like watching a giant awake with new green armor. 3. India. Harnessing the sun's power, India, with its abundant sun-drenched lands, has become a mecca of solar power initiatives. The International Solar Alliance, led by India, exemplifies the nation's commitment to sustainable energy. Practically every corner of India is being utilized to install solar panels, from the vast Thar Desert to rooftops in urban areas. The nation aims for renewable sources to comprise nearly 30% of its energy mix by 2030. Wind energy is also gaining traction, adding to India's diverse renewable portfolio. These efforts are not just about meeting the country's energy demands, they aim to provide reliable electricity to its remote villages, illuminating areas that were once off the grid. Denmark. Champion of wind energy. Denmark is affectionately dubbed the wind power capital of the world. With flat landscapes and an extensive coastline, wind farms span as far as the eye can see. Astonishingly, the Danes receive over 40% of their electricity from wind power, achieving milestones that were once thought unattainable. The country's unique position in harnessing the power of the wind has turned it into a beacon for other nations aiming for similar achievements. Danish innovation extends to offshore wind farms, emblematic of blending art with engineering. As a pioneer in renewable energy, Denmark fosters research, continuously pushing the envelope to optimize efficiency and minimize costs. 5. Brazil. Energizing with ethanol. Brazil's commitment to renewable energy manifests differently from other leading nations. The country utilizes its vast sugarcane fields to produce ethanol, a biofuel providing substantial energy output. Cars buzzing along Brazilian roads often run on ethanol, reducing the nation's carbon footprint significantly. Brazil's hydropower capacity is another vital element, driving the nation further into the realm of sustainability. The Amazon basin provides countless opportunities for hydropower stations, fostering economic growth while sustaining ecological balance. Additionally, the Brazilian government is actively supporting the transition to solar energy, making this South American giant a powerhouse of clean energy innovation. Norway. Electrifying a nation. Norway, with its pristine landscapes, has embraced an electrifying future through green energy sources. Virtually all of Norway's electricity is sourced from hydropower, thanks to abundant river systems. The country leads globally in electric vehicle adoption, with incentives encouraging Norwegians to make environmentally friendly choices. Electric roadways are becoming commonplace, and the government has plans to further expand this infrastructure. It's as if Norway took the concept of going green and achieved it with serene Nordic grace. Norwegians benefit from some of the world's cleanest air, a direct result of their commitment to sustainable energy resources. 7. United States, a new frontier of green innovation. In 2024, the United States showcases a multifaceted approach to renewable energy, reflective of its diverse geography. The sunlit states of California and Texas lead in solar power generation, while the wind belt to the north capitalizes on gale forces to generate electricity efficiently. Recent policies support research in green technologies, making innovation the lifeline of America's green revolution. Defensive tactics in legislation now favor greener economies, turning once fossil fuel-reliant states into renewable energy champions. These efforts are bolstered by smart grids weaving through the nation, forecasting a future where the U.S. is front and center in the global push for a sustainable tomorrow.